Flyquest is performing quite well at Worlds so far. They have a 2-1 record and are looking to solidify their spot in the top 8 in the coming days here. So I want to jump into the draft against PSG and see what they're doing well and whether or not they continue to win with these drafts moving forward. So they go ahead and first pick Renekton on blue side. This to me is the weakest part of the draft, but I will say one thing here. Bwipo has been the only consistently valuable Renekton player I've seen in the entire world. For some reason, whenever he plays this champ, he actually gets really high value when playing it, and so I'll give credit where credit's due. He makes a bad champion look really good in my opinion, so I'll take the Renekton pick on Bwipo this time around. PSG first rotate Vi and Ahri. I think this is really overrated for a couple reasons, mostly because the patented Vi ult into Ahri charm combo doesn't actually come to fruition quite often, and it's pretty overrated inside of the game because of that. Neither of these champions scale particularly well either, and also with the rotation from Flyquest being Ivern and Cassio eventually to round out first phase, PSG is completely theme countered here. Cassio and Ivern both thrive against champions that want to run into them and play with disengage, so Vi and Ahri have to go in, meaning that Cassio and Ivern are going to get immense value. And that's what I'm saying about Vi and Ahri. Not only is the combo not super well executed most of the time, and neither of these champions scale very well, but they're also really easily theme countered in draft. And they go ahead and continue to commit to this short range heavy dive comp with the Gnar on R3. It doesn't do well into the Renekton, it doesn't scale better. And again, they're running straight into Ivern and Cassio, which is a complete theme counter, and they continue to do that in the later stages of the draft as well. So pretty confusing stuff from PSG here, but really gorgeous first phase from Flyquest in my opinion. Ivern and Cassio are going to have immense value in this game. Long range, good damage, good DPS, good scaling as well, and just a direct theme counter. Like I said, Cassio, especially with her ground and her ultimate, thrive against champions that run into her. Vi, Ahri, and Gnar all have to run into her, so really nice first phase from Flyquest. PSG go to an R4 Jhin. I want to clarify my position on this champion. I don't think fundamentally he's actually too bad, but I think that the main problem is that the current pro build is just utterly terrible. Static Shiv into Rapid Fire doesn't do any damage, and it makes this champion look completely useless in my opinion. If you just stack as much AD as possible, things like Infinity Edge, Last Whisper items, Bloodthirster, you can sneak a Collector in there if you wanted to. Jhin actually becomes valuable in that sense because he does damage. I don't understand the purpose behind Static Shiv and Rapid Fire. These items aren't built around doing damage, and the supposed strengths that they offer in range extensions and wave clear aren't actually very good at doing that, because it's a one auto range extension for literally one attack, and the wave clear of Static Shiv is really negligible and doesn't make a whole lot of a difference. So that's my position on Jhin, just to clarify. Anyways, Flyquest go ahead and round out with Kai'Sa Leona. This is very solid. As I've said in the past, Leona is probably the best engaged tank support out there, and they needed both of those things for Flyquest comp, so no issue with that. And the Kai'Sa is also very good. We did see Masu earlier bring out the AP poke Kai'Sa variant. He didn't end up doing that this game, but still played really well on the pick, and it still fits the theme of the comp pretty well with scaling DPS teamfight. So Flyquest comp is just really well rounded, and also in a lot of ways directly theme counters what PSG wants to do, which is just full face roll dive forward with all of their picks. Rel wants to go in, well, Rel has to go in, Ahri goes in, goes forward, Vi goes in, Gnar goes in, so Cassio and Leona and Ivern are going to have immense value in this game, and it's going to be pretty impossible for PSG to play. So Flyquest put together a really nice draft this game. If they continue to do this, I honestly can see them having significant success. If they get into the top 8, I wouldn't be surprised if they won that best of 5, but they're looking very good. I want to give props to the coaching staff. Whoever's doing the drafting is doing a solid job so far, and it's really great to see a North American squad really perform well at Worlds again. Thanks for watching. See you next time.